Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Legacy Evolution. This is the Prime Universe Dreadwing figure. So with this video we're going to have a detailed look at him in both of his modes, help you decide how you want to display him. We're going to have a look at the accessories that come with him as well. We're also going to have a look at the previous use of this mold, which is of course his brother. There you go, Skyquake. Now quite typically I've pretty much sold most of my Transformers Prime things at the beginning of the year, but I do have the Generation 2 Dreadwing figure, so we can have a look at, I suppose, just mainly the colour similarities that we've got between this and that figure. And of course we'll see how he looks and displays with some of the other figures that have been released in the same toy line as well. So as I start to pop these away, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to this channel, if I'd hit that subscribe button for me now please, because it really will help me out. So I've cheekily unboxed him already just to get the video going a little bit faster, but this is literally how he comes out of the packaging, and it completely tricked me the last time when I was doing the live video because he comes packed in alternate mode, and the alternate mode is beautiful. I mean, whoever designed this, I think it's just great. You know, you can sit there and just make up your own sort of spaceship stroke jet and I suppose hybrid them together. It's definitely a combination of a jet and a spaceship, isn't it? And it just looks beautiful, and hopefully the color scheme is really coming across in this video. The blue just really works. I actually think I prefer this color scheme to Skyquake, but I really do love the Skyquake figure as well. We've got the translucent red cockpit, which does in fact of course still lift up, and we've got detail even on the seats in there. We've got translucent red in there. It's just some small tampographs of the Decepticon logo in there as well. And as I say, this is just fresh how he comes in the box, all packaged up nice and flat. It is a bit of a big box for him. He does fit with relative ease. I'm just turning it around just to see how they've got the wings for, I suppose, the actual display, because of course you can move them, which you've just seen. You can move these as well. There is 3 landing gear which are on the underside, and I'm just going to bring these out just to show you. It's a little bit odd doing alternate mode first to start with, in honesty, but that's the way he was packaged. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. There you go. So let's bring out the 3 landing gear. Now you can see unfortunately the wheels do not roll, and although it's a leader class, it isn't the biggest jet. Again, I think what you're paying for with this is the crazy but brilliant transformation process and just, I suppose, the detail. And what I mean by that is this is obviously a deluxe drag strip, which is quite big as well. A lot of people said that he doesn't warrant, well, sorry, when he was Skyquake, he doesn't warrant the leader class price tag. He's more of a Voyager. But again, when you get this figure in hand, he feels heavy, and I think he is. As I said, I think he's robust. I think he looks very, very good, in all honesty. The accessories that come with him, as we've got, these are slightly retooled. This is the cannon, this is the sword that does fold out as well. We'll see that in a little more detail when he's in his robot mode, because what you can do with these is you can join these together, as in they will just slot like so, and then using this little tab here we can then pop this into the bottom here as well. Now if you're interested in this mold, as I say, I have done the Skyquake video as well, so I'm probably not going to go with super detail because it wasn't too long ago he was released. It does look good though, you can see what I mean. I just think it's beautiful. I'd be interested to know actually in the comments how many people do actually display in alternate modes. You don't really see many people, so it'd be interesting in the feedback if you could let me know in the comments if you did. The gold there again is painted on by the looks of it, yep. And that's pretty much about it for the alternate mode. One thing to show you very quickly as well, the instructions is this huge slab of instructions, again exactly the same as Skyquake, and as you can see there, it is showing us that we can still attach needle nose, which once again is in the Skyquake video. Right, before we have a quick look at the robot mode, then we have to appreciate this beautiful packaging. So there is of course the main image of him. It is a closed box because he is leader class. There you can see it says Prime Universe Dreadwing. We've got a alternate mode of him there, and indeed the bust of him just on the top of there. For the people who want to see the tech specs, I believe this works. If I hold it there, you should be able to scan that. And then on the back, obviously we've seen him in the alternate mode. It's 29 steps to the robot, and I'm going to show you the Evo Fusion gimmick as well when we get to the robot. Lastly, of course, is the Evolution artwork on the side, and a lot of these figures are now coming to fruition. There we go, guys. That's the alternate mode. It is beautiful. Let's have a look at him in his robot mode. Okay, we're back and he's in his robot mode, and a quick apologies for no transformation process on this video, but I do want to touch on that. I've just had, again, a lovely trip down memory lane. I forgot how good the transformation process for this figure is. I have uploaded a separate tutorial video because it is quite tricky. It is intricate. There's loads of clever little bits on it, and it is, of course, using his brother, but it just, again, it reminded me why it reaffirms the leader class price point, because yeah, it's so clever and it's really quite intricate. And it, look, I mean, he's beautiful in both modes, but this is just simply stunning. The translucent red there for his chest is fantastic. All these little spikes which are lifting up everywhere, they're not too sharp, they just look really good. You can adjust these because it's the back of the wings, so you can lift them up. You can lift these up if you want. There's no point obviously with this point because you can't see it, but look at all these 5mm ports again while he's in this mode, so you could really armor him up if you did indeed want to. Let's do some, they're not really first impressions because we've already seen it, but let's have a look at that head sculpt. It is stunning. It does look like he has light, yes, he has got light piping as well. You can see that coming through into the eyes, through the back of the head there. The head sculpt is on a mushroom peg, so it'll go all the way around, up and down. The shoulders, if you just lift these out of the way, or excuse the glare, you can take these right up. There's the satisfying sound of a ratchet, obviously, and of course it will go out, and you've got even more movement there. It is hindered if you cover this down, but you've still got that extra movement in there. You've got this, if I lift this up out of the way anyway, just so you can see, you've got the swivel underneath the shoulder, you've got the bicep flexion. It looks like it's pretty much a double bicep bend there, to be honest. You've got wrist swivel, the forearm is covered up there by that plastic. It's so clever. There is a waist swivel, which is pretty impressive considering, again, when you see how all this fits together on the inside. I wouldn't really call it an ab crunch, but with the way that you can turn the legs again on these really big ratchets, not noisy this time though, you can literally have him bending right over. Oh no, maybe you can, but that is disconnecting the back, which you don't really want to do. So that is the transformation process. So perhaps let's not go for the ab crunch. The legs will kick all the way up and all the way back. They'll go right out to the side. There is a knee bend, there is an ankle tilts and a rock as well. This is all really stiff, and you can see as well how some of the tail wings cover up a little bit of the back of the calves as well. So again, really like it, and again, it was really nice experience transforming him in a trip down memory lane at just how clever it is. I think I've just disconnected it. No, I haven't. I just need to reposition his legs like so, tiny lean over at the waist, cover up over there like so, and it's this leg, it's too far back. There we go. Let's just have him standing up. Right, quick comparison then. Well, as I mentioned with his brother, I've got them standing slightly differently. Have they got a different head sculpt? No, it's pretty much as I say. I know sometimes when figures share molds, they do a couple of different little subtle changes. I think the only thing they've changed with this is his gun. You can see there, that's more like a rail gun, whereas this one isn't. So it's just his accessories. Again, if I'm wrong, guys, please let me know in the comments so everybody else can read, and of course I can correct myself. And of course you've got a different color for there, but they look really good. It looks like I've gone with the decision on Skyquake to fold the wings back, so what I think I'll do with him is bring his forward. I like to give them just a slight difference in display when they are using the same molds. In that regards to everything, to be honest. This was the landing gear on the side, which I kept getting wrong. It's just a really clever figure. It looks great, and again, I was talking about leader class size figures and stuff, and to be honest, when you bring up the other leader class figures in the same toy line, they're all about the same, to be honest. They are all about the same, but they're nice and chunky and a little bit robust as well, which is great. So let's have a quick look at some other figures just very quickly. Again, in the same toy line, we've got Voyager class Bludgeon, who is there. I've got a deluxe strong arm. There's loads of glare coming off these for some reason, and although this isn't the same toy line, there indeed is a core class Optimus, just to give you an idea of the size of him. What we need to do now though, obviously, is have a look at him with his accessories, because he does have two. You can combine them. That is part of the Evo Fusion gimmick. So if you wanted to, well, we'll do them individually at first, so we can bring this bit out. Can I get it out? This is going to turn into a sword, like a blade there. that is a little bit sharp, to be honest. That is just, again, make people aware. You can pop this, I'm sure you can, yep, you can, as a little bit of a sword. You can have the gun either handled like how you saw the rail gun with Skyquake. You can pop it in there like so, or the really cool thing that Skyquake was able to do, and I'm sure this guy can do exactly the same, is you've got the additional handle here. So if you turn this, that's it. This is all to do with how you can swivel the wrists and everything. So let's bring this under here, and I've got it the wrong way around, haven't I? I should have done, I think, oh yeah, should have put it in that hand like so. You can tell that I do these completely off the cuff. Don't even have a play with them, just come and have a go, and that will fit. What you're gonna have to do, if I remember, yeah, is just swing this slightly out. Yep, there we go, that's going to fit in there now, and you can then cover it back up, so you can have him wielding that around like so. I wonder as well if you could, you probably can, you can pop that in. I don't know if you can or can't, or if you're not supposed to. I'm just going to have a very quick go. There's probably a load of people now saying no you can't. No, you actually can't, but you could still attach this into the back how it was in the other mode, so it still looks great. And to be honest, I think that's how I'm going to end this video, because I think we've seen enough of him like this, looking great. Don't forget, there is a tutorial process video on him uploaded, and again there is a Skyquake video as well. So let me know what you think of him in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching, take care. Just very quickly at the end, I just wanted to put this in all honesty, I did forget. So this, for those of you who are unaware, is his Generation 2 self. So same name, obviously very different to the Transformers Prime universe. Doesn't stand up very well, but you can see pretty much where they've got the same blue color scheme from, and indeed the translucent red as well. So for those of you who haven't seen this, this is the Generation 2 version of Dreadwing, and as I say, I'll hopefully get a Transformers Prime version back again at some point and do a full video with all of the Dreadwings in together. But I just wanted to add this at the end. There we go, there he is with his Generation 2 self.